Hey guys, so this is just an overview of what the vanity and the drawer storage looks like. The vanity itself is from walmart.com. I've shown it in my last two vanity and makeup collection tours. And then the drawer set is from IKEA. It's just a lingerie chest. It's sort of like the Alex 9 drawers, but my parents had got me this one like 2 years back, and I just use it to put my makeup in it. And then on the very top I just have all of my body splashes, and the stool is a stool that came with the vanity. So the vanity and the stool set came together for $100. So I just wanted to show you guys a quick little overview of what it looks like from distance, and then we can get started with what's on the vanity first, and then I'll show you guys what is in my makeup collection. Left on top of the acrylic container I have this white owl that actually Kathleen Lights has in her makeup collection as well. I got that from Michael's. It's like $5, and I just keep my face brushes in there. So some of the brushes that I own, well, these are all the makeup brushes that I own aside from some that I keep in my makeup bag. I just have 3 Real Techniques over here, and then I have 3 Sigma, and I have 1 e.l.f. right here. And I'm missing some that are in my makeup bag, but that's pretty much it. I have an e.l.f. Kabuki face brush right over here. I have a little hand sanitizer that you guys can pick up anywhere. I just like to sanitize my hands every time before I do my makeup. I keep all of my eye primers. I have the Lorac eyeshadow primer, the Milani eyeshadow primer, the Urban Decay one, a Too Faced one, 2 e.l.f. ones, and a sample of the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. In the second drawer I have all of my mascaras. I have some from Maybelline, L'Oreal, Wet n Wild, Monocle, Benefit, Bare. It's my eyebrow stuff. So on the far left I have my Maybelline Great Lash Clear Brow Gel. I have my Milani Brow Shaping Gel. I have an eyeshadow like Jumbo Eye Stick, but it's to carve out your eyebrows. I have an Anastasia Clear Brow Gel, an Anastasia Brow Powder, the NYC Brow Powder, and in the very bottom over here I have the Anastasia Brow Wiz. So right in the middle I have this acrylic container that I actually got from Target in the office supply section. So I have my most used high-end palettes that I gravitate towards. So the first one up here is the Lorac Heartbreaker palette, which this one's a new one to my collection. And it is beautiful, you guys. It's super affordable. It's only $23. It's exclusive to Ulta, and I don't know if it's limited edition. So if you're seeing this video and you really like the palette, definitely go pick it up. I've only used it once so far, but I love the colors in it. Then I have the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, and this is just what it looks like. It's one of the new ones to my collection as well. I haven't really gotten much use out of it yet. The next one that I have here is the Anastasia Maya Mia palette, and this one's just a limited edition one that she made 3 collaborations with bloggers and YouTubers and stuff. This one's just the Maya Mia one. Next is my favorite palette. This is the Lorac Pro palette. This one is my favorite out of all of my eyeshadow palettes. I love it. I love the pigmentation, the blendability of them, and it's only 40 bucks. Next, I have the Naked one from Urban Decay. I have the Naked 3 over here, which is just pink rose tone colors. And lastly, for this little palette collection, I have the Urban Decay Basics palette. This is just the first one, and yeah, that's just the last one that I have there. Moving to the right, I have this mirror over here. This one's just a double-sided mirror that I got from Marshall's as well. It has the zoom in one and then just a regular mirror. So I like to use this when I do my makeup. So then in the far right, I have this acrylic container, and this one is from Amazon.com. I'll link it down below for you guys. And I just added these cute little gems that I found from Michael's. So in the first drawer, I just keep all of my jumbo eye pencils. So I have 2 from LA Colors over here. I have 1 from Avon, 2 from NYX, and 5 from Milani, and 1 from Revlon. So in the second drawer, I just keep my cream eyeshadow bases. On the far right, I have my Maybelline Color Tattoos. In the front right over here, I have 2 from e.l.f. and then on the very top, I have 2 NYX Roll-On Shimmers. So in the last drawer, I keep all of my eyeliners. I have in the very front black, and then I have some brown. I have navies, whites, teal blue, purple, silver, and then I have my 4 liquid eyeliners. This jar over here, I keep all of my eyeshadow brushes. I have some mini ones from Eco Tools. I have a lot of the white e.l.f. ones. I have a couple Sigma, 1 MAC, and I have some Urban Decay, some Sonia Kashuk limited edition ones, and a mini Sigma one. This one's adorable. Look how tiny it is. And that's about it. I have one from Crown, and I just have the basic brushes. I don't need to have 50 of the same brush because I don't wear makeup that much. So starting with the first drawer, there's 2 thinner drawers and 4 deep drawers. So the first one, I keep all of my lipsticks. These are pretty much it, except for some that are in my makeup bag. And so in the very front, I have my MAC lipsticks. Then I have 2 sample size lipsticks that are from Makeup Forever and Urban Decay. The second row is my Milani lipsticks. The third row, I have my Maybelline Color Whispers, my 2 Maybelline Vivid lipsticks, my 3 Revlon lip butters, 2 e.l.f. lipsticks, and 2 Victoria's Secret lipsticks. In the very back, I have 10 Wet n Wild matte lipsticks. I have 2 Forever 21 lipsticks, 2 NYX matte lipsticks, and 1 NYX butter lipstick. On the bottom of this, I have some lining that I just picked up from the dollar store. I have 3 Wet n Wild Bomb Stains, 1 CoverGirl Jumbo Lip Pencil, 2 e.l.f. I have 2 e.l.f. Jumbo Lip Pencils. I have 1 from Urban Decay, 4 Milani lip glosses, 4 Ulta matte lip creams, which I love. I have some Milani lip liners over here, and then I have some EOS lip balms, some NYX butter glosses, some NYC liquid lip shines, a Michael Kors lip gloss, Color Your Smile, which is amazing. I have 1 from Too Faced, and in the far left, second row, I just have all of my lip balms. I have Maybelline Baby Lips, Nivea lip butters, chapstick, and Blistex. I have the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation, and then I have the Urban Decay Naked Skin foundation, which this one's super full coverage and lightweight. Then over here on the far right, I have a BB cream from NYC. I have the L'Oreal Infallible foundation. I have a Maybelline foundation. I have a CoverGirl BB cream and an Olay BB cream right over here. Over here, I have a 4-part container that I picked up from Marshall's. So I put my concealers, my powders, and my setting sprays and all that. So in the first one, I just have the Hard Candy Glamouflage Concealer, which I really hate, but I just picked up, so I don't want to throw it out yet. The Maybelline Fit Me, which is an all-time favorite. This one from NYC that I haven't even tried out yet. I have this new one from Urban Decay, which I'm obsessed with so far. I have 2 MAC Pro Longwear Concealers in 2 different shades. Then I have a Milani Pot Concealer and the Benefit Fake Up. Over here in this little section, I divided between primers and setting sprays. So I have the e.l.f. primer, I have the Hourglass Mineral Veil primer, I have the Maybelline Baby Skin primer, Benefit Professional primer, and the NYC Smooth Skin face primer. In the very back, I just have 3 setting sprays. I have my MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus, I have this spray from Avene that I got from Ipsy, and then I have the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Setting Spray, which I love when I'm on the go. Bringing it back over here, I have my 2 face powders. I have the Rimmel Stay Matte, and I have the Maybelline Fit Me. In the very back, I have 2 loose powders. I have my L'Oreal True Match Mineral Powder, which is my favorite, and then I have the e.l.f. High Definition Powder, which is super messy, so I don't really use on the daily. So going on to the third drawer, this is an overview of how it looks. I just have my blushes, highlighters, and bronzers. I have this one container that is from Marshall's, and then these 2 are single containers, which I got from Walmart. So we'll start off over here with my blushes on the left. Then I have my only MAC blush. This is MAC Peaches. It's a beautiful peach matte color. I have a NYX blush in Mocha. I have a NYX blush in Mocha, and then a L'Oreal cream blush. This is my only cream blush. I really do not gravitate toward cream blushes. This is the L'Oreal Paris cream blush. And then I have this little Tint and Sass thing that I got from Ipsy. In the far back, I have 2 e.l.f. blush palettes. I have the light shade and the dark shade. So this is what the e.l.f. blush palette looks like in the shade Light. Beautiful light peachy rose tone colors. If I was you, I would just get one palette and just gravitate towards the dark one, not necessarily the light one. Starting off with highlighters, I have one from Wet n Wild. This is the Fergie highlighter. I have MAC Soft and Gentle highlighter, which is my favorite. I have the Physicians Formula Shimmer Strip, and this is in the shade Vegas Strip. The Hard Candy highlighter in the shade Tiki. And then I have one cream highlighter, and this one I got from an Ipsy bag. Cubby, I have my most used bronzers. So I have the NYC Smooth Skin Face Powder in Sunny. I have a Physicians Formula bronzer. I have a sample of the Too Faced chocolate bar. I have a sample of the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer and the e.l.f. contouring blush and bronzer kit in the shade St. Lucia. I'm going to open this up for you guys. This is what St. Lucia looks like. It's beautiful contouring color and blush. Over here, I just have a Physicians Formula little highlighter bronzer dual, but I use more as a bronzer to bronze up my face. In the very back, I have these 3 bronzers that I don't really use. I have one from Victoria's Secret, one from e.l.f., and this ginormous one from Wet n Wild. This is what the Wet n Wild one looks like. It's in the shade Bikini Contest. The last bronzer item I have is the Anastasia Contour Kit. This is my most prized possession item for contouring. I love it. For the last drawer, I have all of my eyeshadows. These are my single shadows, my little palettes, drugstore palettes, and a high-end palette. So over here, I have 3 containers from the dollar section at Target. And they're used for like pins and stuff like that, but I just use it for my single shadows. So in the first one, I have 3 Urban Decay single shadows. I have 2 Essence shadows, 1 Pacifica dual. Over here, I have 3 Maybelline single shadows, which these are really inexpensive and good from the drugstore. Over here, I have 6 single eyeshadows from Almay, and then I have some random ones. This one I love. This is the Wet n Wild single shadow and brulee. I have an e.l.f. cream eyeshadow, and then I have an NYC color wheel. Over here in the front, I have 2 NYX single shadows. I have 2 MAC single shadows. It's in texture and all that glitters. I have 2 Revlon single shadows, which I've never used ever. And then I have more Maybelline, NYC, and CoverGirl. Right over here on the side, I have 3 palettes. I have the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette, which I love for drugstore. I have the Maybelline The Nudes palette, which I also love. It's a really affordable one, and it's good to do smoky eyes and neutral eyes. Then I have the Maybelline The Blush Nudes palette, which I'm obsessed with as well. Over here, I have this one acrylic container. It's really huge. I got this one from Marshalls as well, and I'm going to show you guys the palettes that I have. So first, I have a Benefit quad. I have an NYC quad, which I've never used. I have another NYC quad. Then I have a CoverGirl trio. I have a Maybelline quad, a Wet n Wild trio, which is in Walking on Eggshells. I have 2 Revlon Color Stay quads, which these are really good. I have my only Dior quad. I have a little Sephora palette. I have these 2 e.l.f. quads. I have an e.l.f. trio that I got for Christmas. I have an NYC quad over here. I have 2 Rimmel quads. And then I have 4 of these Milani baked eyeshadows that I got at the dollar store. Very crazy colors, just what they look like. And then I have an e.l.f. baked eyeshadow. And then I have 1 e.l.f. loose pigment. In the very back here, I have more of my palettes. This is the Urban Decay Shattered Face Case palette. I have a Sephora baked eyeshadow palette. I have a Victoria's Secret palette, which is beautiful. I have the Urban Decay Ammo palette. The Urban Decay Online Shadow Deluxe palette. I have the Sephora It palette. And then in the very back, I have a Forever 21 Natural palette. Lastly, for this makeup collection, I just have these 2 e.l.f. book eyeshadows, palettes, things that come out for holidays. I just have a glitter eye and a smoky eye. So that's pretty much it for my makeup collection and vanity tour. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and let me know what you guys think. If you have a makeup collection up on your channel, just let me know down below in the comments. And I'm sorry for the way that I was set up. It was pretty difficult to film, but I know the quality was better since I do have a new camera. So that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in a couple of days.